Okay, L&D managers,
Yeah.
welcome. Great to have you for this tech and L&D briefing. Let's dive right in. Today, we're really zeroing in on something I think is pretty significant, multimodal AI.
Right. It's definitely, well, it's a technology that feels poised to really reshape things in L&D.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So maybe we should start with the basics. What exactly is multimodal AI?
Mhm.
Because, it's more than just AI that reads text, isn't it?
Oh, much more. Yeah. Think of it like AI with sort of extra senses. It can understand and also generate information across multiple types of inputs
Yeah.
together,
Inputs
like text, sure, but also images, audio, even video, any combination really, and it processes them simultaneously.
just simultaneously. That's the key part.
Exactly. What's really interesting is how it processes these different formats together. So imagine you upload, say, a complex chart or maybe a dashboard screen,
Mhm.
and you can actually ask the AI a question about the visuals, just
Yeah.
using your voice or typing, and it gives you a smart answer based on what it, sees in the image and reads in your question.
Right. That capability.
Yeah.
That's why this is so relevant for you listening. Our goal today really is to dig into why this isn't just some, neat piece of tech, but how you can actually apply it to build learning that's more dynamic, more effective,
Right.
real world.
Totally. Because if you think about it, learners don't just read slides, do they? In the real world, they watch videos, they listen to people, they look at diagrams, screenshots, complex documents, all sorts of things.
Yeah, information comes in all shapes and sizes.
Exactly. And multimodal AI lets the learning experience actually mirror that. The AI can interact with all those different formats.
Okay, that connection to how people actually learn and work,
Mm.
that feels huge. So let's get practical. How could you, as an L&D manager, start putting this multimodal AI to work?
Well, one really immediate win, I think, is making complex visuals easier to grasp. Think about a learner maybe struggling with a technical diagram, or perhaps a medical image. They could literally point the AI at it, maybe circle a part and ask, explain this bit, or what does this anomaly mean? The AI sees the image, understands your question, and gives you an explanation.
Wow, okay, so static images become interactive learning moments?
Mm.
That's powerful. What else does this open up? You mentioned audio and video. AI that can see and hear.
Yeah, voice interaction gets a massive boost. You could set up practice scenarios, maybe a sales pitch simulation. The learner speaks their response.
Uh-huh.
And the AI gives real-time feedback, not just on what they said, the content, but maybe even how they said it. Tone, pacing.
Feedback on delivery.
Mm,
For soft skills, that really is a potential game changer, isn't it?
absolutely.
And this goes beyond just audio, right? You mentioned video analysis, too.
For sure. Imagine uploading a video of someone doing a practical task, like maybe a safety procedure,
Right.
or participating in a role play. The AI can analyze the visual stuff. Did they follow the steps correctly? What was their body language like during that sales pitch, alongside what they said?
So it's looking at the actions, the physical presence, as well as the words. That adds a whole new layer to feedback.
It really does.
Okay, what about the efficiency side? Content creation. We all know that takes time.
So this is where it can save you some serious effort.
Yeah.
Just take your existing training materials, PowerPoints, documents, maybe even existing training videos.
Okay.
You feed them to the multimodal AI, and it can instantly generate things like comprehension questions or even full quizzes based directly on that material.
Right. Turning a slide deck into a quiz without manually writing every question. Anyone who's done that knows how valuable that time saving is.
That's huge.
And for building those really immersive learning environments, like simulations.
Yeah, this is where that multimodal capability truly shines, I think. So instead of just typing text prompts in a simulation,
Uh-huh.
a learner could maybe point at something on the screen that's image input. They could give a voice command that's audio. They could type something text, all within the same scenario.
Does the simulation reacts to multiple types of interaction?
Exactly, just like interacting in the real world. It makes the whole thing feel incredibly realistic.
So pulling it all together
Yeah.
by being able to see, hear, speak, and read information across all these formats,
Yeah.
multimodal AI seems uniquely positioned to power these richer, more true-to-life learning experiences.
It really helps close that gap,
Right.
between often static training content and the messy multi-format reality of how people learn and work.
Okay, so just to recap for everyone listening, We've touched on how this multimodal AI, because it gets text, image, audio, and video all at once, can do things like
Explain complex
right,
visuals.
provide real-time verbal feedback,
Generate quizzes from your slides or docs.
and build those super realistic simulations.
It really mirrors how learning happens outside the classroom, which unlocks some exciting stuff.
Definitely. So here's the final thought we want to leave you with today. If AI can now interact with learners and content across all these modalities, text, image, audio, video, what new kinds of dynamic learning experiences, things maybe you thought weren't possible before, could you now design for your organization? Something to think about